Hello everyone and good morning. I am DJ Shana reporting about wearing of school uniforms. School uniforms are usually a standard set of clothes chosen by schools. They usually have the school's crest or emblem on bottom up or polo shirts, as well as blazers and sweatshirts. Most of the time, you can purchase them from special uniform stores or directly from the school. It is difficult to trace the origins of the uniform as there is no comprehensive written history, but rather a variety of known influences. School uniforms are believed to be a practice which dates to the 16th century in the United Kingdom. It is believed that the Christ Hospital School in London in 1552 was the first school to use a school uniform. The earliest documented proof of institutionalized use of a standard academic dress dates back to 1222 when the then Archbishop of Canterbury ordered the wearing of the capa clausa. This monastic and academic practice evolved into collegiate uniforms in England, particularly in charity schools where uniform dress was often provided for poor children. Universities, primary schools, and secondary schools use uniforms as a marker of class and status. Although school uniforms can often be considered conservative and old-fashioned, uniforms in recent years have changed as societal dress codes have changed. There are several positive and negative social implications of school uniforms on both the students wearing them and society as a whole. Proponents say that school uniforms make school safer for students, create a level playing field that reduces socio-economic disparities, and encourage children to focus on their studies rather than their clothes. Some other benefits of having school uniforms are as follows. Number 1. School uniforms may deter crime and increase student safety. School uniform serves as identifying symbol for students against outsiders. Thus, it adds to safety of the students. Number 2. School uniforms keep students focused on their education, not their clothes. Students would lessen to think what they would wear every day, thus would give them more time to focus on their studies. Number 3. School uniforms create a level playing field among students, reducing peer pressure and bullying. When all students are dressed alike, competition between students over clothing choices and the teasing of those who are dressed in less expensive or less fashionable outfits can be eliminated. Number 4. Wearing uniforms enhances school pride, unity, and community spirit. Studies found out that students in uniform reported significantly more positive perceptions of belonging in their school community than reported by students in the standard dress group. Number 5. School uniforms may improve attendance and discipline. Number 6. Uniform policies save valuable class time because they are easier to enforce than a standard dress code. Number 7. School uniforms prevent the display of gang colors and insignia. Number 8. School uniforms make it easier for students to get ready in the morning. They're convenient, which can improve punctuality. It is easier when we only wear one kind of outfit for school instead of looking for one in your closet what to wear that may take time and possibly cause for you to be late for school. Number 9. School uniforms can save parents money. This is because parents will not be hard up in thinking for the clothes, dress, denims for their children that is more expensive compared to school uniforms. Number 10. Most parents and educators support mandatory school uniforms. Number 11. Students dressed in uniform are better perceived by teachers and peers. On the other hand, opponents say school uniforms infringe upon students' right to express their individuality, have no positive effect on behavior and academic achievement, and emphasize the socio-economic disparities they are intended to discuss. Number 1. School uniforms restrict students' freedom of expression. Number 2. Uniforms don't allow children to be creative. They only teach them to comply. This is because wearing uniforms is required and non-compliance would mean disciplinary action. Number 3. School uniforms do not stop bullying and may increase violent attacks. Number 4. School uniforms do not improve attendance, academic preparedness, or exam results. Number 5. Most kids don't like school uniforms. Kids are uncomfortable wearing certain styles of clothing. Many girls, for example, do not like to wear skirts or dresses, which most girls' uniforms require. Some kids are also allergic to the type of textile being used to make school uniforms. Number 6. Uniforms may have a detrimental effect on students' self-image. Some students are not comfortable on wearing school uniforms, thus affecting also self-esteem. Number 7. The push for school uniforms is driven by commercial interests rather than educational ones. Some uniform stores offer school uniforms at a very high price and make it too commercialized. Number 8. Parents should be free to choose their children's clothes without government interference. Choice of clothes to wear for their children is being dependent on the school's policy on school uniforms. Number 9. School uniforms in public schools undermine the promise of a free education by imposing an extra expense on families. Students in public schools are forced to buy school uniforms and would eat part of their budget for their schooling. Number 10. School uniforms may delay the transition into adulthood. Adults make their own clothing choices and have the freedom to express themselves through their appearance, and because of wearing school uniforms, this freedom of expression is being oppressed. Number 11. Uniforms may also make students a target for bullies from other schools and are a financial burden for poor families. At the end of the day, the decision about incorporating school uniforms or a dress code comes down to the specific school and its unique needs. Students should, however, remember that they should be proud and happy in wearing the designated uniform of their school. Again, this is DJ Shana and thank you for listening. Until next time!